Alright, let's see. Good. Okay. Should be good. Plug this in. Alright, let's do this thing. Pull up chat so that I can read it. Here we go. Okay, guys. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, guys, I just want to chill tonight. Today started off pretty decent, but then, me and my brother went to go, eat at Longhorns for dinner, just to, you know, just, like, catch up and let everyone know how the vacation was. As soon as I walked in, one of the waitresses who I worked with came over and said, "Hey, have you heard about Eric?" And Eric's been a friend of mine there for a long time. We've been good buddies. He was there when I started. He helped me out a lot. He really taught me the ropes. He was a good guy. And I know he wasn't always the healthiest guy. Like, I know that he always had health problems. But he always handled them pretty well. You know, he dealt with them with grace. And he never wanted people to feel bad for him. But I was like, no, what's up with Eric? And they told me everything. They told me that they took him to the ICU. He could barely even move. His liver and kidney apparently are failing. And I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was legitimately stunned. I just couldn't. It was actually baffling me. So I was really upset. And I still am. I said that I would go visit him, but they told me that the doctors aren't letting people see him right now because he has pneumonia, for one thing. They said that if he can get over the pneumonia, he's got a good chance of surviving. But even if he survives, it's going to be a very long recovery. Like, he probably will never be able to drink alcohol again because his liver is just shot. He'll need to have support for everything. He won't be able to work long hours, which will really cut into his money. But what really hurts more than anything is his own parents. Like, his own parents and family aren't visiting him. Like, they don't seem to care. And I know that they have an estranged relationship, but you'd think that, you know, with him being in ICU, they would give a shit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It is definitely not the news I wanted. So I'm not. So it's gonna be one of those nights. It's gonna be one of those nights. I'm just. Oh, hello, guys. All four of you, huh? That worked out. All right. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a chill night. Just gonna do a chill night. I'm not in the mood for trolls tonight. Good fairy. Well, Glad, thanks for standing there and watching. I really appreciate it, bro. I guess y'all wanted an honorable fight. Okay. Alright. You like my videos on the Space Wolves? Yeah, I'm glad you did. I know it's going to get a lot of hate. I know that there are a lot of fans of the Space Wolves out there. I'm well aware of that. And look, if people like the Space Wolves, they can like the Space Wolves. It's totally fine. I don't mind. But I wanted to give my reasons why I didn't.
Zone A. Lost Zone A.
Alright, well, we both went down. Hey, your video went well. I saw many Space Wolves fans being civil and agreeing with you. I hope this makes you feel better. I had a few haters. Not many. You're right. Many did seem to like. Many people did seem to like what they saw. I even had some Space Wolf fans saying, "Hey, man, you made some good points. I liked a lot of what you said. I don't know if I agree with all of it, but hey, you know what? I see where you're coming from, but I still love the Space Wolves. And you know what? Hey, that's great. I love those takes. I love it when people can love the Space Wolves despite what I say. I think that's important. You're allowed to. Oh, hold on. Hold on, gotta lock in. Anyway, but I'm glad when people can do that. It's fine if you disagree, but be civil about it. And there were a lot of people who were. I did get a few who weren't. There were some who were like, okay, you know what, you're just wrong. This is really unfair. You're biased, stuff like that. And I'm kind of like, okay, if you think that I was unfair or biased or anything, you're free to tell me what I got wrong, or you're free to tell me what I missed, or my brother said it best. People can call you biased, which is fine. Maybe they're right. Maybe you are biased. But at the same time, were you wrong? I like steak more than pizza. So I am biased towards steak, but that means nothing if you can't prove to me why pizza's better than steak.
You lost Zone A.
Good luck, Perry.
You captured Zone A.
That didn't go well. I did okay that match. I did okay. That went fine. That was a chill match. That's kind of what I'm looking for tonight. I'm not looking for toxicity. I'm just looking for chill. I'm just looking for chill. Oh yeah, the state debate. Like I'm just making an example. Like when it comes to bias, I believe that bias can't exist. But just pointing at someone and saying you're biased, fine. But tell me where I'm wrong is the real issue. Like I like the Dark Angels. I make no secret about that. I think the Dark Angels are the best. So if you wanted to say you're biased to the Dark Angels, okay, fine. What am I wrong about with the Space Wolves? Like like you can say I'm biased all day long, but you got to tell me where I'm wrong before I can actually take you seriously. Like, the claim of bias can only get you so far. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. And I had a few people say, you're just biased. You came off as biased. I'm like, tell me where I'm wrong. And they even had to admit, I'm not the one to talk to about that. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, you know, it's like, look, you can disagree with me. I have no problem with people disagreeing with me. I have no problem with that. I don't like the Space Wolves. I think they have a lot of problems. I think there are a lot of issues with them. If you disagree, fine. You can disagree. Like, I'm not here to fight that battle, you know? Oh, and as you can see, I'm making headway with my white scar, Hatun. I'm praying for your friend in here, Raven. I'll have a hug. Thank you, Tech. I appreciate it. I really do. Are you okay? I'm really not. I'm really not okay. I'm really upset about what's going on with my buddy. Like, that was not news I wanted to hear today. That was definitely not news I wanted to hear. But I'm just trying to move on. Like, I mean, I know that some of y'all are going to be like, hey, man, you can take the night off if you want. What am I going to do? You know, just sit around and cry about it? I hope I didn't piss you off. No, you didn't. No one, the only oh, man, a 4-stack of Centurion. That's going to be hell. But no, I mean, no one has pissed me off yet about the whole thing. Except for one person kind of pissed me off, but that's a different story entirely, and it wasn't you. Yeah, I'm going to pull out of this one. I'm not going up against a 4-stack of cents. Yeah, I'm pulling out, Samuel. I'm pulling out. Don't worry. I'm not going to fight this one. I'm looking for a chill night. I am not looking for this. At least it isn't for Shinobi. If it was for Shinobi, I'd need my Shaolin, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Alright. The Chosen is doing better on its first week than a Disney movie? Yeah, I heard about that. I'm very glad for how well The Chosen is doing. It's a really good series. Could be Force Shugoki. You're right, dude. I hate Force Shugoki or Hitakiri stacks. It's so awful. Alright, let's try this one. Let's try this one. After hours of ranked hell, I finally got the Night Aegis color scheme and finished your Ultramarine Centurion. Nice, man. Nice. That is excellent. Hey, Raven, I know you went on a rant about Space Wolves and Vikings aren't in common. I mean, they do feast. Come on. Yes, they do feast. I don't... That's still aesthetics. That's still just aesthetics. I'm talking about what Vikings did, not... like the stereotypical aspects of them. Like, when you think of a Viking, you think they feast, they drink, they party, they talk about Valhalla, they use axes, they have long beards. That's what you think about. But historically speaking, Vikings did a lot of other things. Vikings raided, they pillaged, they stole people, they stole items. They did all these things, but the Space Wolves don't do that. They don't behave as Vikings behaved, which was my point. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's rock. I still love them to death, though. You can. Absolutely, I have no problem with that. You can still love the Space Wolves. I will never tell someone what they can or can't like. Good, light parry. Wow. I thought maybe he was just parrying on red. He was not. Who's the Primarch of the Minotaurs? They don't have a Primarch. The Minotaurs are a successor chapter. One of the Cursed Founding. No one's quite sure who their Primarch is. Basically, you're saying the Space Wolves aren't the same level of brutal as the actual Vikings, are not brutal in the same way. I'm saying that when Games Workshop designed the Space Wolves, they wanted to create a faction that looked and sounded like Vikings without taking any of the negative aspects of the Vikings. They said, let's take all the cool shit about the Vikings and leave out all the negative stuff. Damn. I'm no match for that Warden, dude. And he's only a rep 1? Wow. I think we've lost this one. Yeah, we've already lost one of our teammates. That sucks. But yeah, I think that the issue is that they didn't want to go into any of the negative aspects of the Vikings. They just wanted to get their cool Viking aesthetic and leave it at that. Why do I keep running into you? Thank you.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Damn. I'm just getting destroyed this match. I haven't gotten one kill. But it is fine.
You lost Zone C.
My favorite bread? I don't have one. I just want to fight someone other than that damn Warden. Yeah, that's kind of the way this is gonna go. Oh well. I think it's one of those nights. Well, I'm not in a great mood in the first place. Like, just bad news all around tonight, and so it's just going to be something like that, really.
You captured Zone C.
Man, me without one kill and dying 5 times, that is awful.
You lost Zone C.
What's up with my friend? He's in the ICU.
You captured Zone A.
What's your favorite Baldur's Gate 3 romance? Karlach.
You captured Zone C.
Stop running away like a bunch of pussies.
Lost Zone C.
Wanting a chill stream, you thought to be fighting bots. I wanted to at least try to fight some people first. But yeah, I'll probably switch to bots pretty soon. Man, the gank is real, guys.
Is breaking.
I don't know, man. Oh well. It's one of those matches.
You
Light
captured
parry, let's
Zone
go. Yep, kill me, thank you. Awesome. That Warden's a smurf? Yeah, I know he is. Whoa, $50 from that one mime. Finally able to support GOAT again. Here's a good stream. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate that. That is a very nice thing to do, man. Thank you so much.
You lost Zone A. Defeat.
Yeah, that was awful on my part. 2 kills, 8 deaths. Damn. Smurfing is some weak shit. You're not kidding. Very irritating. I'm not doing that group again. You guys have any idea how hard it is for me to level up Hatun when she's this effing weak? My God. Like, at least make it so her deflex break, hyper armor, you know? What's smurfing? Oh, it's basically where you play the game on one platform and get really, really good, and then set up a new account either on the same platform or on another one, but you're starting fresh, so you have all the skill and all the ability, but you're playing against lower tier players. Because For Honor does skill-based matchmaking, and it takes your KDA and your basic level and tries to pin you up against people with similar. Her zone should be a double sweep. Yeah, her zone is pretty weak. I'm not a big fan of her zones. Her zone is pretty weak. Hey, 5.99 E's from Psychopathy. Nobu round? Sure, we'll do a Nobu. We'll play as my new Sister of Battle, Nobu. How about that? Alright, let's see how this goes. What's my favorite part of Journey to the West? I don't know. I got a lot of parts that I really like. Probably his fight with the Bull Demon King. Or maybe when they go to the Village of Women. And Tripitaka and Pigsy drink from the Pool of Labor. Which I was like, oh my god. That was funny. The Kingdom of Women story is very dry in terms of action, but it is very funny. I wondered if Dragon Ball would do anything similar to it, and they didn't, but I'm kind of like, man, I kind of wish you did. That would have been really funny to explore.
You lost Zone A.
Damn. I don't know where my revenge was. Ground beef tacos. Definitely ground beef. The Pool of Labor? Yeah. So in the land of all women, obviously since there are no men, the women can't get pregnant naturally. So they drink from this pool and it makes them pregnant. It basically gives them a baby in their womb. But if a man drinks from it, it does the exact same thing. It makes them like they were pregnant. Basically, it can't put a baby in them because they have no womb, but it makes them feel like they're going into labor. War elephants are peak warfare. They're cool, but they have serious drawbacks. Yeah, I love Kyoshin, man. That all guard is so fucking fair, dude. Totally. That all guard is so fucking fair. Like Kyoshin, the crutch character, don't you love him? He's totally not a piece of shit.
You captured Zone A.
How the hell? Bro just tanked 2 heavy attacks and barely lost damage. Oh my god. Conk, what are you eating? He barely lost a shield? What is this Conqueror? Okay, I'm kind of amazed. What is that Conqueror? Are y'all seeing this? He got revenge 3 times, has a permanent shield that will not go away. I'm kind of amazed. I needed to kill myself. I need to get my health back, and there's no way to do that. I was gonna bring myself back, Pirate, but thank you. That Conker's a rep 90. Holy shit.
Your team is breaking.
I'm actually impressed. I've never seen a conch that could do that.
Your team rallied.
I managed to save the team. Let it be known that I turned that whole fucking thing around. Let it be known I turned this whole fucking thing around.
Victory.
That's how the Sisters of Battle turn shit around. They believe in the miracles of the God Emperor. What are my orders? I gotta get 3 more executions, play 3 more matches, and get some kills as a Vanguard. Thoughts on new Templar song come from Sabanton? I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't have any thoughts on it. I mean, it sounds cool. I hope it's cool. No, cool. It sounds good. I hope so. I hope it sounds good. I hope it's good. After this match, I'm probably just going to switch to bots. I feel like I'm sweating a bit too much for some of these songs, and for some of these matches, and I don't want to sweat right now. I just, like I said, I want to relax, and I don't want to sweat. I really don't. Alright. Yep, Rosa, I am playing me some Warmonger.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone A. You captured Zone B. You captured Zone A.
I'll let y'all have at it. I need to go work on other zones. You lost Zone C. Alright, back in. A bot?
You captured Zone C.
Just my luck to run into a bot raider. You just got Sohei yesterday? Yeah, man. Cool. He's a very fun character. I find him fun anyway.
Lost Zone A.
Good light parry. So they have a Shaolin bot. Okay.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone A.
Hey, Mammoth, how you doing?
Enemy team is breaking. You captured Zone A.
How are the games so far? Hey, Redman. They're okay. We've won a few, lost a few, but I'm not in a great place tonight, so I'm probably just going to fight bots in just a minute. Good move. I don't know if you intended that, Highlander, but that was a good move.
You lost Zone A.
If he manages to win that, we're all in trouble, so I better turn this around.
You captured Zone A.
Almost done. Good catch. Have you done the arcade for this week? No, I haven't. I might try that. I might try the arcade. Just to see how it goes.
Victory.
You think the Armatia execution should at least ledge? Yeah, probably. That would have made it a little better, but I don't know. I just wasn't impressed by it. I know that Wexer and a few others said that it was good. They're free to think that. They're free to think that. Thank you, Profeta. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, man. Anyway, let's do the arcade quest. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how arcade goes. The heirs of Virupaxa. A strange poem has been found in the debris of a lost cathedral in Blackstone Hills. The heirs of Virupaxa in Ashfeld, where Woolen Destin befelled. Okay. Cool. If it's in Ashfeld, let's see how this goes. What are my orders again? Gotta do... Overall, how was the trip? It was good! It was a very fun trip. Beautiful time in Blowing Rock. I had a great time. I would definitely go back very soon. No question. Let's see. Who do I want to play? I thought you went to the Appalachians. Yeah, the Appalachians, the Blowing Rock is in the Appalachians. Blowing Rock is in the Appalachians. Yeah, let's go Tiandi. Let's just have some fun and go Tiandi. Behold 3 monks whose flame could scorch your tired bones, yet you weren't one to be tamed. Okay. 3 Shaolin. All of them can use fire. One has lower health, one has more health, and one's attack drain a pain and stamina. Alright, let's go. Oh, I can knock you down with my heavies? Nice. Done. Next. What the? I was not expecting that. It seems when I get hit, they summon fire down on me. Then more guards came and you smiled. By hook or by crook, you had to strike them or die. Okay. I got this. 2 Nutsha. 1 respawns after a short period unless executed. 1 attack deals less damage. Block damage increase. Gains health on successful hits. All right, we'll have to execute the one who comes back to life. There we go. She's no longer a problem. Next. Come on, then. Hey, Red. Hope you're doing well. Soon you crossed a group of fighters who brawled with vim and vigor, but you knew how to divide and conquer. Okay. Alright, let's go. Tiandi, Shaolin, Zhongjun. Oh, boy. Alright. Zhongjun, you're up first. Ah, you heal on successful attacks. Alright, and last but not least, the Tiandi mirror match. So you have uninterruptible and can't be staggered. You made this a lot more tricky. Lastly, a brother and sister holding boon of grand valor would challenge your courage. Alright. What? The opponent's guard UI is invisible? And they both respawn unless executed? Okay. First... She's gonna come back to life, so I gotta execute this dude quick. Damn it! I wish I had quicker executions with Tiandi. Alright. She's done. Next one. There we go. Wasn't too difficult. Alright, what have I got left for orders? Brawling Executioner. Okay. Let's do it. I just gotta get some executions and brawls. No sweat. Hey, Aaron. Thanks, dude. It was not welcome news. It really wasn't. But I'll be okay. It'll be fine. Since Aaron is here, let's go pirate. Since I know how much Aaron loves pirate.
Round one.
Alright. Hatun. Okay. Can I dance Sansa Kumbaya? No, I can't dance that. Oh man, I didn't get the execution.
Victory.
Receiving unwelcome news is never the best, I know for saying. Well,
Round two.
the last 2 days have been very strange. Let me get through them. Let me get through this and I'll explain. Noosa, you steal my execution, I will never forgive you.
Victory. Round three.
Damn. I was about to get my revenge. Someone made an Imperial Fist Warden Raven. Yeah, I'm sure they did. It's not hard to do. Making an Imperial Fist character isn't that difficult. Damn it! Yellow and a fist emblem are all you need for the Imperial Fist, really. Yeah, Kingston's right. So, these last few days have been kind of weird for me. I came back from vacation, and I was all gung-ho to get back to work and do stuff. But then when I came back and I checked what comments and stuff I'd been missing, I saw all these hate comments, just all these hate messages on videos, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? Where'd all this come from? So it's kind of like, man, I already want to go back on vacation where I didn't have to see this shit. And then I get started on a stream. You know, I get on and I do a stream, just to, you know, get back into things. And I was just going to stream on Twitch, but no one was watching on Twitch, so I switched to YouTube, and I need to come up with a title for YouTube. So I'd say The Space Wolves Suck. That'll be the title, because I'm about to make a video about how I don't like the Space Wolves. And it just gets very crazy in chat, get some trolls in chat, which wasn't very fun. I've never been good at dealing with trolls. It's just something that I'm not good at. I've been bullied a lot as a kid, so I'm not good at reading the room. I'm not very good at dealing with people who want to just troll me. It's just not something I'm very good at dealing with. I know others are, and I know it's a weakness of mine, and you can mock me for it if you want, but it's just not something I'm very good at, or something that I deal with very well, so I apologize for that. So I overreacted to that, got very upset, ended up crashing out, and just not being a happy person. The next day, today, I released the video, and I know I'm going to get some hate, and I know I'm going to get some disagreements, but I was like, man, I got some shit. Not all, though. Like, a lot of people did agree, or they just said, hey, man, I get where you're coming from. So that was good, but that was just wearing me out. So I said, hey, man, I told my brother, hey, man, how about we just go out to eat? Let's go to Longhorns, because I used to work there, and they're good people, and we might be able to swing a discount or something. And so my brother said, yeah, let's do that. And then tomorrow, when we go out for grocery shopping in Savannah, we'll take care of everything else there. So I go to Longhorns, and I'm all excited. But then one of the waitresses says, hey, did you hear about Eric? And Eric is, he was a friend of mine. He actually was working with me when I first started, and he really helped me out a lot. He kind of showed me the ropes. He was really friendly. And I was like, yeah, what's up with Eric? I haven't seen him in a bit. And she said, he's in the ICU. And I was like, what? I just couldn't believe it. Let me kill this. Okay. If you don't mind me asking what happened to him. I don't know all the details. What's happening is apparently his kidney and liver are both failing. Like, Eric has never been the most healthy person. Like, I know he's always kind of had health issues, but apparently his liver and kidney are both shutting down.
Victory!
Did your folks bring the puppy with you? No. We couldn't bring her. We could not bring Della on this trip, but yeah. So I was stunned when I heard, and I was like, oh dude, I'm gonna go visit him. I'm gonna go see him. But I was told no, they're not letting anyone in, because not only are his kidney and liver failing, he has pneumonia on top of that. And I'm like, are you serious? He has pneumonia too? And they said if he gets over the pneumonia, he has a good chance. But that's an if. And I'm not happy about it. So there's not a lot I can do. I hate that I can't go see him. I don't know what his relationship with the Lord is like. I know he's asked me questions about it. Raven, can I tell you something personal? Shoot, yeah, if you're okay with sharing it. If you're okay with sharing it, yeah. Every time I try to make myself forget it, I just don't know if I can forgive myself. Well, the first thing you need to do in that regard, Samuel, is you need to accept the Lord's forgiveness. And then when you accept the Lord's forgiveness for that, then you let it go. See, the Lord doesn't want you to hold on to past mistakes, past wrongs, and stuff like that. Like, you gotta let that stuff go. I know it hurts, and I know it's something that I'm sure you're not proud of, and that you greatly regret, absolutely. But what I would do is let the Lord forgive you, and then through the Lord's forgiveness, you will be able to learn to forgive yourself and use what you went through to improve your testimony. Like, I don't genuinely, I mean, I get it, you know, there are lots of people out there who are edgy and anti-Jesus and all that stuff, but that doesn't mean they're beyond saving. Unless you've committed the unforgivable sin, you're not beyond saving. So, I get why that bothers you for sure, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's hard, yeah. Forgiveness isn't easy. But the trick is you move forward. You let go. And you ask God to help you let go. You question your beliefs sometimes? I get that. You're good. No, I get that. I think we all, at times, question our faith. There are times I have asked questions. There are times that I've questioned my salvation. I was actually talking to my mom just about that while I was on vacation. There are times I ask a lot of questions. I don't think that that's I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. The fact that it concerns you is a good sign, because if it didn't concern you, the Holy Spirit wouldn't be convicting you. Take the fact that it even concerns you as a sign that the Lord is trying to convict you right now. That He's trying to reach you. I just hope this doesn't interfere with our chatting. Why would it? Dude, I have friends who are Muslim. I have friends who are atheists. I have friends who are members of the LGBT. I have lots of friends who I don't agree with on everything. But I'm still friends with them. So please don't assume that I'm not your friend, or because I can't chat with you just because you had a difficult upbringing or you had a faith that wasn't in line with mine. Doesn't change a thing to me. I'm gonna match with you. Hey, Yeti. I see you, man. Get right me if I'm wrong, Raven, but isn't forgiveness the first step to redemption? The first step to redemption is the recognition of sin. The first step to redemption is the recognition of sin. The second step is seeking forgiveness. The third is accepting forgiveness. And then the fourth and final is repentance. You vow to improve yourself and to avoid such behavior in the future. You're gonna mess up, like, that's something that you can't avoid. You're human, and you're gonna make mistakes, but you always work to improve yourself, you know? You work to better yourself and better your relationship. Why did I lock onto the wrong person? But yeah, if there's anything else y'all want to talk about, we can talk about it. I'm here to chat. Hey Samuel, don't sweat it, man. You're still a friend and a valuable member of this community. I don't care who you were, it's who you are now that matters. What's my favorite paired emote in For Honor? The disco dance. That's my favorite. The disco dance is my favorite. If I were to add a new Vanguard to For Honor, which faction would it be? Woolan. Just so the Woolan get another character. I definitely agree that it's a process. I'd say I've been improving by leaps and bounds, though. Never felt more alive. Yeah, dude, like, you know, I think that our walk with Christ isn't something that just finishes. We're always going to be growing in Christ. We're always going to be growing in our belief, you know? Like, I've never reached a point where I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to read my Bible anymore. I don't need to study anymore. I don't need to try. Like, I'm good. Like, you know, I've never reached that point. Because it's always going to be something more, you know? Like, you're always going to be growing in your faith a little bit more every day. That's part of walking with God. That's part of walking with God. You're growing constantly. Like, my parents, let me be real, my parents are some of the most spiritual people I know. They read their Bible every morning. They do a Bible study every morning. And they've probably read the Bible backwards and forwards maybe 4 or 5 times, but they still do it again and again and again. Because there's always something new to take, always something new to learn, always something new to appreciate. I don't think you ever truly stop growing in faith. I don't think that ever really stops. Man, I entered at a spiritual time. It sometimes happens. We get into spiritual discussions. It does happen. I mean, if you want to stick around, Kingston got to go. Oh, all right, Kingston. See you later, man. Raven, there are times I question why God may be a guardian to animals, but after I hear your Bible studies and talking to my friends about it, that was going to be a lot. Okay. But yeah, I'm always here to chat and answer questions and just, you know, rant and ramble if I can. So if y'all want more of that, please let me know. Is this the Black Cobra's law, bro? Actually, no, it's my pre-heresy Dark Angels law, bro. Rant about why the Tau are awful. I just don't like the Tau, really. Are we up against 3 Kenseis? Ah, minion got me. It's something I don't focus on, but it's something I preach. I get that. I think what happens with a lot of people is I think that people don't like to think too much on religion day to day because it's a scary thing to think about, because not everyone's going to agree with your religion, and there are going to be some people who challenge you on religion. And I get the fear. I get the hesitancy. But I've had to learn to be bold in my faith. You know, I've had to learn that I can't let what other people think stop me from practicing what I believe. I struggle with my faith for sure. Trust me, man. Many of us do. Many of us do. I think we all go through struggle periods. I think we all go through struggle periods where we ask questions, where we feel distant. There are times where I do genuinely feel distant from God, where I feel like I don't hear God the way I want to. Hey, Pete Gotti. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, anything else you want me to talk about? Anything else you want? Oh, yeah, the Tau thing. I don't like the Tau because, first of all, their design is a little weird to me. They've got a weird-ass design. And second, I don't really care for the way the Tau are written. They were written to be kind of the choir boys for a little while. They were written to be the good guy, and I don't like the idea of just the good guy or the good faction in Warhammer. Hey, Shark. Do any of my Dark Angels ever fall? The Lawbringer looks amazing. Thank you. He is my Dark Angels Lawbringer. Probably one of my best Warhammer 40k designs. Look, I'm more of a Black Templar and Blood Angel lover. Yeah, I get that. Blood Angels are pretty popular, and I like the Black Templar too. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Damn. Can you? What do you say? You could pull off a Blood Angel looking for honor? Yeah, I pulled off a Blood Angel Kyoshin. I made a Blood Angel Kyoshin. What made me get into For Honor? My brother showed me the trailer for it before it came out, and I've always been a history guy. I've loved medieval history. It's part of my schooling. And I thought it looked like a really, really fun fighting game. So I picked it up, and when it came out, and I fell in love. I just fell in love with the world, the lore, the character designs, the fight mechanics. I just fell in love with it. And I've never been able to put it down. Despite all the goods and the bads, I have really enjoyed this game. It's definitely got problems, and it definitely didn't have a good release, but I think it is a one-of-a-kind, incredible game. I don't think we'll ever get another game quite like it. Wait, the Sohei thing is real? Yeah, Sohei's based on something real. You can check out my Heroes in History video on it. Do I think For Honor will ever do a crossover with 40k? I don't think so, because Games Workshop is so protective of its IP. But I'd love it if it did. But yeah, for those who are new, I do a series called Heroes in History, where I break down the historical inspirations for every For Honor character, including Sohei, which some people didn't think he was based on anything real. He's based on a real individual. He's based on a real historical person. What were your thoughts on the new Survivor and DBD? I really haven't gotten a good enough look at them to really have an opinion one way or another. I know that they're apparently an EMT. I know that they have a few decent perks, but other than that, I haven't heard their lore to know if the lore is any good. So I'll need to check it out later. Hey Raven, what do you think is the reason why people don't call out the Space Wolves more? Viking favoritism, I believe. People just love Vikings and want to defend them. And so because there's just this love for the Viking aesthetic and people just want to protect it. Who's my favorite killer in DVD based on lore alone? Probably the Oni. The Oni has incredible lore. How exactly the Alpha Legion quote-unquote loyalist? Hell if I know. The Alpha Legion confuses the hell out of me because I don't even know what they're doing. People who say the Alpha Legion are their favorite, I always say, what are they even doing right now? Usually they don't know. I mean, again, if you like the Alpha Legion, no issues. I don't mind that, but what are they even up to now? I did my best there. Raven, have you heard who they got to play Snape in the HBO Harry Potter series? Yeah, I heard that they got some black guy to play him, and I just find that funny. Can say anytime they point at you with a defense bow, it feels like they're just saying your drip is mid. I don't know, dude. My drip is pretty baller. I'm not gonna lie, my drip is top tier right now. Snape, one of the villains. You gotta remember, Snape is a beloved character. People love Snape, so... And Raven, do you think Armusha would get a hero skin? I don't think so. If you want my honest opinion about the new hero skin, I think it's going to be a Shinobi hero skin, and it's going to be Naue because Assassin's Creed. That is my guess. I could be wrong. Maybe they'll drop a Nusha skin. I'd like that. Wulin needs some good skins. Not that they've had bad ones. the two that they've released are pretty damn good. I'm sorry, bro. Just missed him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Just missed him. Got him. Nice. Alright, I think I got time for one more and then I'm going to call it. I'm kind of tired and, like I said, not in the best of moods, so probably going to do one more. Rep 100? I'm not worthy. Rep 1000, yeah, 1153, I think. Roses are red, violets are blue. A legendary knight calls out to you. A Viking girl raised by blades of truth. A legend by the name of Ruth. Wow, that was actually such a good line. I will play Ruth for the last match. That was a genuinely good one. So I will play Ruth for the last match. That was actually solid. Alright, let's wrap up the night with a good fight. See, I can do poems too. Raymond, you could talk to anyone in history, who would it be and why? Oh, man. Give me I need a list. I'd say Paul the Apostle. I'd love to talk to him. Did you hear what you said about the samurai red eyes question? I've never noticed. I've never noticed if they have red eyes or not. I'll need to look closer sometime. If so, what do you think it is? Maybe a Sharingan reference? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a throwing gun reference. How do you do multiple skins on For Honor? Honestly, I don't know. Thought you just had one. I don't know. You just work very hard for him. Alright, get my shield back. There we go. Speaking of Paul, it's crazy to think he walked into heaven and was like greeted by the people he persecuted and killed. Never let anyone say you're too far from grace. Yeah, isn't that crazy? The idea that he persecuted and killed so many Christians and yet he became the greatest evangelist of all time. Like, it is nuts to think about. How, Ruben, I dare you to make a Grey Knight's Black Prior. I can try. Not really the right build. Grey Knights are Terminators, so it'd probably be better to make a Lawbringer or Conqueror Grey Knight. He did say that Paul would be his instrument. Yeah, he did. Why not Lawbringer as a Grey Knight? That'd be cool. Yeah, I can try, but then again, isn't that just cheating? Because every Space Marine would be Lawbringer. What are my thoughts on the Bible Man live action series? I've never seen it. We got a Warriors Den next Wednesday. Yeah, that's right, we do. They've got to let us know about Title Update 2 coming up. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. I really am. A new hero skin's coming. That'll be neat. Have I tried to see the trailer for the movie King of Kings? I have not seen it. I've heard about it. Yeah, there's a reason Ruth is my favorite. I enjoy playing her. Oh crap, I got caught. That's Ruth being clumsy right there. Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da na 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 na. Hey, Coastal. How you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope all's going well. I know that you responded or at least liked a few of the things I wrote on X. Am I willing to read legends your community writes? Sometimes. If my community sends them to the Discord, yeah, I'll read them. You loved Ruth's interaction with her sister? Yeah, people have asked me to write more of that. I'll need to. Can't wait to see how Ultor and Ruth escape the pit. Yeah, I need to work on the second part of that. I really do. Yay, Coastal, that's excellent. Glad to have you back in stream. Ladies must have together in the chat. I don't know how many ladies we even have in chat, but I know Tech and Coastal and Mercy are the three that are here most regularly. I don't know how many beyond that. Have you ever thought about doing commissions to write stories? Yeah, I have. I'm not against it. But given the time it takes to write these stories, they wouldn't be cheap. You forgot Hannah? I said in chat regularly. Hannah is not usually in chat unless she has the day off. I'm occasionally here. Oh yeah, Rosa, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. I'm sorry, Rosa. What about oh, Nina? Yeah, Nina is, yeah. I haven't heard from Nina in a little while. All right. That was fun. Before we go, how about a little bit of fun? How about we do something a little bit fun? Yeah, Nina's been missing for a little while. I hope she's okay. (1v1) with you? Real quick. Just one match. I will 1v1 you. Just because you asked nicely. Alright. Set up the match and I will do 1v1 with you. Alright. Does it matter who I play? No? Okay. Conqueror. Okay. Best of 3? Alright. Christian students didn't have higher GPAs in college attendance than their peers. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Okay. Ah, why didn't that wall splat? Hold on, my health didn't come back. That's odd. Here we go. Fixed it. Alright. Good fight. Excellently done. Alright. Yeah, no problem, man. You played really well. You played really well. That was fun. Alright, before we go... Yeah, no, that was really fun. I enjoyed that. Well thought. I want to try to build something real quick. I'm going to build 2 different warmongers. So, I want to try to build something I did in the past. Alright, later, Samuel. Thanks for dropping in, man. Come back again soon. We will probably stream again tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be for Honor, but we will probably stream again tomorrow. Alright, give me a second. I gotta find the right color scheme. Wherever it is. And now... Later, JJ. Thanks for dropping in, man. Alright, for those who can't tell what I'm making, this is a Teutonic Warmonger. For those who don't know, this is a Teutonic Warmonger. The Teutonics were a knightly order that fought in the Baltic Crusades and largely Germanic pagan areas. They were incredibly awesome. Look up the Teutonic Knights sometimes. They were incredibly awesome. But we'll start with that, and I'll make some more edits along the way. But the second one I want to make... Which one do I want? Actually, let me do a little bit of gambling here. Did the knights ever have horns on their helmets? Yeah, some did. Some did. Some knights put horns on their helmets. I'm going to do a little bit of gambling. Yeti Raven Fighter. Here we go. Back to gambling. There's a specific helmet I want to try to get. And if I can get it, I think I can make something awesome. You wonder what the horns symbolized? Usually the horns were meant for intimidation. Come on. You gotta give me the helm eventually, man. Nice arms, but not what I wanted. Come on. I hate this inventory issue where we just run out of space so quickly. Alright, come on. It gives me the same ones over and over again. Oh my god. The reason I don't do the premium pack is because not only is it more steel, but you're not guaranteed armor. Oh, is that it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Although it is nice. Wow, I may need to use that for another build. Yes, we got it. We finally got the helm. Okay, we wanted the Aram Nucius. Alright, let's do this. Aram Nucius. Ooh, that's a good look, but not what I wanted to build. How did the Teutonic lose against the Mongols? I would need to do more research specifically on the exact factors in their loss, but essentially the Mongols had spread out larger, had better means of supply, and the Teutonics were out of their element. Okay. Hey Raven, when you taught, did your school ever make you use Canvas? I actually didn't use Canvas all that much when I was at school. Believe it or not. Do you have any cats? I used to have one, and I loved her to death. I love that dragon helm. So do I. I wanted to kind of build a sort of dragon or demon themed warmonger. Oh yeah, and Raven, I said, how come their battles aren't as well known? Honestly, because at this point in time, the Crusades were petering out. Um, and most people don't think about the Mongolian expansion into Europe all that much. My granddad wants to know if Kiku will get a part 2. Oh, I have an idea for what I want to do with Kiku. So maybe there's a good possibility. Yeah, I'm glad your granddad enjoyed Kiku. Oh man, some of this is really solid. My granddad showed me your videos and I watched them with him. Whoa, really? That's sick. How old's your granddad, if you don't mind me asking? There we go. That is awesome. Alright, we got ourselves a dragon. 82? Wow, that's awesome. Glad your granddad likes my work. I would never have expected. Oh, I need to change the sword, don't I? I need to change the sword. Oh, that is tight, baby. Look at that. That is the red dragon. Oh my gosh, we now have a blue dragon and a red dragon. Oh my god, that is sick. Do we have the dragon wings effect? No, but can we get that? Let me see. Can we get that effect? Eternal damnation? No. Draconic abomination? No, it's a little too obvious. That was Wyverndale Limited? Oh, that sucks. Maybe Hellfire. Hellfire wouldn't be a bad one. Smoke wouldn't be bad. Hellgate? Oh, it's not bad either. Oh, Crimson Conquest might be it. Ooh, that's solid. That's pretty solid. But I'm thinking about doing, Hellgate Hell's Gate, too. That one would be good. Let's pick some new executions. Alright, good night, Coastal. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you again soon. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to make a female Raven Knight with a Warmonger. What do y'all think? You think we could do that? Fire breathing. Yes. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll stop there. Let's try to make the Raven Lord as a chick. Let's try to do this. Alright, let's get started. First, let's go ahead and grab all these. Ah, I need more weapons. Hold on. Give me some weapons. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now we can play dress up. Let's see. Look at that. What do y'all think? This one? I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking this one. The Virtus helm. Ooh, it's kind of fire. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Okay. Next. Oh, I don't have the Virtus chest yet. But it looks so good. Alright, I'm fighting for it. Back to gambling. That's the one you unlock, right? Yeah, you're right, it is. I did unlock that one. Shit, I got lucky. But can I get the chest? That is the big question. Come on, baby, give me that chest. Damn it. Okay, we gotta clear it out. Time to gamble, boys. We gotta gamble. We're gonna get it. No, y'all don't understand. We're gonna get this. Why do I have more fun playing dress up with my characters than I do actually playing people? Rip steel count? Ah, yeah, it's true. But I play this game so much, I'm sure I'll build it back up soon. Raven, this addiction, it's changed you. I can stop anytime I want. I don't have a problem. Could be gambling on Fortnite? Please, God, no. Actually, you know, it's worth gambling on a gacha game like Genshin. Holy shit. Like, let me put it this way. I'll put it this way. When Malwika came out on Genshin Impact, I kind of said, nah, fam, I'm getting her. She will be mine. I basically threw down my wallet and said, take what you will, as long as I get that. Actually, it didn't cost too much. I got very lucky with her. But she was well worth it. Holy shit. She's made the game almost a breeze to play. What's the point of slaughtering your enemies if you don't look badass doing it? There's an old Russian Badger line that goes, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you do good. And if you do good, you win. Trying to come up with a new look for a legend? Actually, we're trying to build a female version of the Raven Lord. We're trying to build a female version of me out of Warmonger. But there's a specific chest we want, and it is eluding us. Man, we are just not lucky. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Damn it, we did not get it. Oh well. You start with like 15,000 seal? I know! It just did not want to be given. It did not want to be given. Alright, well, we'll do the best we can without it for now. But once I do get it, we're using it. Okay. Now, let's see. I don't even have the arms for it yet, but that's okay. We'll go without the arms for now. Let's see what we can make. Let's use the next best thing. Let's use Dysnomia. Oh, I don't even have enough okay, alright. If that's the way you're going to play. That's where you're going to play. I got paid recently. Let's do this. Which chest are you trying to get? Specifically, I want... Oh. Not the wallet, no. Specifically, I want the Virtus chest. Because I think that would look best. Raven, don't do it, it's a trap. Well, here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to change it to the next best thing first. So that way we have it in case this doesn't work out. Alright. Okay. Oh, y'all want to hear something sad? It took me years just to get the sword I wanted for Ruth. It took me years to get that sword. Alright, we need to give Raven an appropriate sword. Ooh. On a scale of 1 to 10, how late am I? We're literally going to build this, and then we're wrapping up, bro. That's pretty fire. No, actually, I changed my mind a lot. Nothing quite beats the default. Alright. That's pretty stinking solid. Alright, now that we've gotten that, now we can go back to gambling. I wanted to make sure we had what we needed. Now we can go back to gambling. So that way, even if we don't get it this time, we at least have a backup. We will get it. I swear. We got it. We got the chest, boys. We got the chest, boys. Okay. Yes. Yes, we got the chest, boys. It took some doing, but we got that damn chest. If we could get the arms, that'd be better, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. I wanted the chest. I got the chest. Okay. Now, what's this? Oh, we can... No, there we go. Clear this. Alright, now, for the material. Oh, man, which do I like better, the tar or the black iron? Ooh. Ooh. It only took a paycheck. I get paid a little more than $20 a week. I think I'm going to lean on black iron for this one. Okay. For the color scheme. Let's go with war for now. God, that looks so peak. I'm surprised the, do the feathers change color? No, they don't. The feathers stay the same color. That is surprising. Alright. Alright, first of all, we need an ornament. Well, we don't need one, but I'm going to see what works best. The rose would look pretty nice, but let's keep looking. No, I take it back. The new vase will work best because it's like a raven skull. That works better. Let's see. Oh, whoa, I didn't even realize she was blonde or white-haired. Well, I'm not blonde or white-haired. I've apparently gotten hair dye. I've apparently had hair dye. I don't know. Okay. Is there anything Raven themed we can put there? Let's see. Oh, baby, that's almost perfect. That's almost perfect. Alright, the back now. Oh, that back's a little too white. We need to give it some color. I like the fire here. Ooh. 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 I like that one. Okay. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Okay, then what we need now, let's go back to colors, see if we can't find a color scheme that fits a little better. Because war looks good, but what if... Okay, I just want to see how this would look. Mystic Sage? No, not quite dark enough. Forgotten Riches? No, the green doesn't work. Tempest Vitality? Close, but not quite there. Chimera Monochrome. Whoa. Masterful Tenacity kind of looks hot. What about... No, not feeling that one. Just full on black. Just go full on black on this. Just everything full black. Oh, that's actually kind of fire. That's actually kind of fire. Should we go full black or should we go back to war? What do y'all think? What do y'all think on that? I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We'll keep this. Nice. Very nice. Alright, now we gotta give the right feats. Okay, if this is me, if this is the Raven Lord, let's see. Corruption Blade. Well, is it me or is it the character I created for the Raven Lord lore? Because I created an actual character, the Raven Lord. So... Okay. Oh my god, we need this! We need this! Yes! That was flawless. If she has the same powers as the Raven Lord in his world, then To the Great Beyond would work. Alright, let's see how that does. Alright, I think we got our executions. Emotes. Hmm. Not a lot I can work with there. Let's keep going. I'll go with that one. And for effects, Killer Rabbit. Wow, I didn't know I gave her that. Blaze of Mayhem. Hmm. If that were a Raven, it'd be perfect. Shadow Cult would probably work best. This is what happens if Raven gets Isekai to For Honor. He can be Raven Lord all he wants, but he can't be a man. If I get Isekai to For Honor, if Hannah has any say in it, I'll end up as some Nobushi or Nusha. Like, almost certainly. Isn't there a Raven Idol effect for Highlander? Yeah, but it's Viking exclusive. That's the problem. Alright. So we have now made the Raven Lord, or Raven Mistress, I guess. In For Honor, and we made the Red Dragon. Dude, in just one night, we've already made 2 kick-ass characters. And before we go, I will show you my progress on the White Scars Hatun. This is how far I've gotten. It is not much, but it is a start. You forgot to get the arms. How much steel do I have left? Tell you what, I will try 5 times to get the arms. If I do not get them, I'll just get them another time, okay? 5 tries, let's go. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Will the Red Dragon be an arch enemy to a legend? Haven't decided yet. I just made her. That's 4. Alright, 5th try. No, actually, I still have enough for... Alright, 6th try. Here we go. Last try. Here we go. No, didn't get her. Alright, I'll try again another time. I will try again another time. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. I did have fun tonight. I know that it wasn't the most happy stream. I've been going through a lot, and today's news was not good. But I hope that you guys had fun. If I'm in a Mabushi, I'd recognize those hips anywhere. I just wake up in Heathmore, check the mirror, see I'm in Nobushi, look at my hips like, yes. Alright, yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Do I need to make a Raven Lord Nobushi now? Is that what I need to do? We need to sit down and make a Raven Lord Nobushi? God dang, that'd be crazy. Let me know in chat if y'all would like me to do that. Not tonight, I'm too tired to do that tonight, but maybe another night we can make a Raven Lord Nobushi. I do not mind doing that, but I need y'all to approve. Raven Warlord? We could try that too. I don't have a beard quite as impressive as that. Alright, thank you guys so much. We'll build a Raven Lord Nobushi next time. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.